Hello, I'm Yut, the founders of Dolphin School of English. In Kratie province, you can see some students who drop out the school. The reason is poverty. Dolphin School, we provide free English lesson to underprivileged children. We provide English lesson according to level of the children. That's why we have a wide range of classes in 3 different schools.
Dando clase de inglés aquí, pero lo he intentado hacer de una forma un poco como lo hago yo en España, porque aquí no están muy acostumbrados a esa forma. Entonces, yo como lo hago en España es siempre intentar enseñar inglés por la música, por juegos y por cosas activas.
Try to educate in traditional way like reading and copying, but we want to have funny classes while the children are learning with educational game and lot of smiles.
Llegué el primer día y los niños se levantan, te dicen hola, bueno en inglés claro, te dicen hola, ¿qué tal? Que tienen muchísimo respeto. Si uno llega tarde, casi se arrodilla, en plan, tiene muchísimo respeto, eso es lo primero. Y luego lo segundo, me ha llamado mucho la atención el método de enseñanza. Solo repiten y copian. Y eso ya, por lo menos en Europa, no se enseña así. Entonces es muy antiguo. Repetir y copiar. Y a veces pienso, parecen robots, da mucha penita.
Volunteers are very important for me. This idea came with a little research on internet, and easily I could find lots of platforms who provide this kind of work and people who want to have. Now we are trying to get long-term volunteer.
My main motivation to volunteer is to experience more local and rural life in the country instead of just seeing touristic places.
Cuando acababa mi viaje me apetecía hacer algo, no sé, ayudar un poquito, y por eso me vine aquí, para ayudar y luego también para aprender un poquito, porque no solo en un voluntariado no solo das tú, recibes un montón.
Sometimes a little bit too responsible for their life, or not their life, but their English lessons and their education, and therefore then I kind of so when I feel like it hasn't been a good class, I feel very sad.
The computer skill is very important in nowadays and very good to the future of the children. We have a very simple little room built to the children to use laptop, normally borrow from the volunteer. This way we found to develop basic computer skill. The reaction of the parents is very grateful. They really like this project and they agree with me when I say that English school is very important for future children. Actually, we want the school not only for the children. We think that it's very important to adults too, to develop their professional skill, or maybe they want to immigrate to the other country.
I am helping Cheetah with her English, helping her practice pronouncing and communication skills for her interview to get accepted into school in Singapore.
I want to develop my English for my speaking. I can speak to a lot of people in here and I can practice the pronunciation.
You have so many countries close together that don't speak languages close enough to each other. So they have all these people around them, all these resources, but without communicating to each other, they're very limited on working with one another and having people from elsewhere come and help them, and they're very limited to stay in their own country for work. They may have the opportunity to get decent training for a certain job, but if they don't really think there's enough work for it in their country, they can't leave. But English is growing and growing as a second language. So for people who did not grow up speaking English, they're learning it to speak to other people who do not speak English.
This school depends on funding, donation, and volunteer coming from all over the world for teachings. Otherwise, it was impossible to keep going.
Je travaille à l'office, donc au bureau de CAFDOC en tant que fundraising officer. Donc, le but est donc de récolter des fonds pour développer les projets que mène CAFDOC. Le but étant donc de répondre à des offres que proposent des grands bailleurs de fonds. Donc ces bailleurs de fonds, ce sont souvent donc des fonds monétaires qui proposent des subventions. Donc il y a des petites associations, des ONG donc, à travers le monde. Donc ici au Cambodge, il y a un certain nombre d'ONG. Et donc on répond à ces propositions donc sur internet en répondant, en général c'est par mail. Pour être franc, le travail n'est vraiment pas évident puisque en fait il y a donc aujourd'hui à ce jour beaucoup d'ONG qui existent au Cambodge. Et en fait donc toutes ces ONG sont un peu chacune en concurrence les unes contre les autres.
I'm glad we have help from many people, but we need much more to improve the condition of the school. That's why fundraising is so important.
Je suis très content de pouvoir être volontaire ici à Kratie. C'est une expérience que j'avais jamais faite auparavant, donc c'est super enrichissant et pour moi je pense que c'est une vraie expérience.
Es bonito porque das tu tiempo en ayudar, pero no es solo eso. También a veces pienso que es un poco egoísta porque en el fondo recibes un montón de cosas también. Entonces no sé si doy más de lo que recibo y en este caso más trabajando con niños, porque los niños como todos sabemos dan muchísimas cosas.
Of children in the street of Kratie just walking around with no school and no futures. This school is for that kids. I believe their future, and I believe they can have a good job, a good life when they grow up.